Multiversus and Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. These are two recent platform fighters that took the internet by storm due to their abundances of crossovers. I mean, who wouldn't want to see Shaggy and Bugs take on the Iron Giant and Harley Quinn in the Batcave, or Garfield and Reptar having a showdown in jellyfish fields? Due to these companies and their bountiful properties, these can actually happen. However, when it comes to companies that own a lot, one definitely stands out. The three-circle company that started many of our childhood movies, Disney. Even if you don't like the company, there's no doubt that all of their IPs and characters would make a magnificent game. Which is why in this video I'll be tackling that question. What if Disney made a platform fighter? More specifically, which characters I would like for them to include. Anyways, without further ado, let's go. First, we must decide how many characters we will include. 25 may seem large at first, but I think it's a good amount for how big Disney is. Second, there will be 5 categories for the characters, each with a varying amount depending on their inventory and stuff. These categories will be Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and other. It's like Disney Plus but without National Geographic. Let's start with the actual company first, Disney. This one will have 10 reps, as not only is it the main company, but it has been here for almost a century. Most definitely, the first 3 characters will be Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. These characters are, in my opinion, the most iconic cartoon trio, so not having them may feel weird. They would use their wacky items obtained from their shorts or even their movies. For the next characters, I'm going to break them into subcategories. These will be the classic, Renaissance, and 2000/modern. First, we go over the classics. I'm going to give this one 2 picks, which I choose to be Maleficent, as she is a well-known villain and also had those modern movies, and also Peter Pan. Now it's time for my favorite, the Renaissance. For this one, I choose Simba, as he is a main character to a very iconic and beloved movie, the genie, who would use his unique transformations to his advantage and also his wishes, and finally Ariel, as I believe her underwater critters would make an interesting moveset. Finally, we have the post-Renaissance movies. I'm personally gonna go with Lilo and Stitch as an Ice Climbers duo, as I love that movie and it would be cool to have them. Or maybe just Stitch if they don't want a child fighting, and also Elsa, as ice powers would be pretty cool. I also know from experience that little sisters would love playing with them, as when playing Smash 4, my sister wanted to play as Rosalina, as she thought it was awesome. Now it's time for my favorite, being Pixar. This one will only have 5 characters, however, but that's okay because not all of them are suited for this game. Sorry 2004 kids. Anyways, I'm gonna be possibly controversial here and add both Woody and Buzz. Why? Because I feel as if both are equally iconic. They would also have very different movesets too. Woody would use the other toys in the room, as he doesn't have many toy features on his own, while Buzz would be using his toy features such as his wings and laser. The next 3 who I choose are Mr. Incredible, Sully, and while Wally would be nice, Eva's definitely more suited for this game. And now I'm going to be giving this figurative microphone to my friend Logan's busy drawing, who you should sub to now.
Now we have Marvel, and I'm only going to give them 4 representatives, as they aren't directly connected to Disney. Disney just kind of owns them. First up is Iron Man, as he is the face of the MCU, and is definitely one of the most important, if not the most important characters. Next up is Captain America, because he's also a very important hero, and basically has the same amount of popularity and importance as Iron Man. We should also definitely add Thanos, as he's currently the most iconic Marvel villain. However, he shouldn't have his Infinity Gauntlet, because that would make him way too overpowered, and you wouldn't have to play as any other character. For the 4th rep, we chose Spider-Man, but that's a bit tricky. Since Sony made the Spider-Man games, it's possible they wouldn't allow Spider-Man to be in this hypothetical game. And in that case, I guess we should choose the Hulk.
Star Wars is next, and it's going right with Marvel and having 4 characters. Anyways, for this category, I'm gonna go with Luke Skywalker, obviously. I'm gonna go with Darth Vader, who's probably the most iconic fictional villain, Obi-Wan Kenobi from the prequels, and since we don't have any gunners in this list besides maybe Buzz, we're gonna go with Han Solo. And lastly, we have Miscellaneous. There are only gonna be 2 characters here, so I have to choose wisely. First, I'm gonna go with Homer Simpson. Not only am I pretty sure that's the longest running show, but he could also work as a meme/funny character for those types of fans. As for the next one, I'm gonna go with an Ice Age rep, being Sid the Sloth. Before you question anything, I chose Sid as a mammoth would probably be too slow for this type of game and wouldn't deal that much damage in return. And as for Diego, we already have Simba. Besides, Sid could also work as a funny character. Alright, now I'm finally done with all of that, and now I'm going to be telling you the real reason I wanted to make this video. The real reason why I wanted to make it is so that I can introduce this to the world. So now I want to hear your thoughts. Who should be in this hypothetical game? Did I do a good job of choosing characters? Maybe even drop some moveset ideas. Thanks for watching and goodbye. And also please sub to Logan's Busy Drawing, who's in the description, and also me, because I want a sub. Yo. Ah!